Hello and welcome to Management 4520, Leadership and Followership. My name is Professor Bailey Benedict and I'm your instructor for this class. You can call me Doctor or Professor, and Bailey, B, Benedict, any combination of Dr. Bailey, Professor Benedict, Prof. Bailey, it all works for me. In this video, I'll give you a little overview of who I am professionally and personally, and then talk a little bit about the course. Not to age myself, but I took my first leadership course as an undergraduate student at the University of Wisconsin-La Crosse in spring 2013. It was called Communicating Leadership, and I took it with Dr. Scott Dickmeyer. What I remember most about his course was the final project, where we got to do a presentation on a leadership topic of our choice, and I talked about different bad leaders in the media. I graduated with my bachelor's degree in organizational communication in May 2015, and I didn't stop studying leadership and organizational communication there. I went on for my master's from the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee. I graduated there in May 2017, and then I pursued a Ph.D. in organizational communication as well at Purdue University in the cornfields of Indiana, and I graduated and started at CSUSB in the same month in August 2021. I'm really excited to be teaching a course on leadership and followership, and I wanted to make sure we had some incredible contemporary examples of good leaders and good followers. One of my favorite television shows is Ted Lasso. I'm not sure if you've seen it. Part of this course is going to be watching the first season of Ted Lasso and analyzing the leaders and followers in the show. We're also going to be using our leadership and followership theories to interpret what we're seeing in the show and what implications the actions and behaviors of our leaders and followers have on the individuals, the groups, and the organizations that we see. You might be thinking, watching a TV show in class, I'm not so sure about that. Sports television, I'm not so sure about that either. But it's an incredible television show. It's been nominated for tons of awards. Where the show really cleaned house is the Emmys. In 2021, after just the first season came out, it won 11 Emmy Awards. This is an incredible television show. It's funny, the characters are rich, there's a lot of storytelling, so we'll have a lot of awesome material to work with when we're learning about leadership and followership in this class. In order to fully participate in this class and engage in our class discussions, everyone needs to have access to the show. This is the only required material for class that you need to purchase or find access to. Otherwise, everything else that you need for class, I'll be providing on Canvas, including our readings and our videos, quizzes. Everything will be in Canvas except for this Ted Lasso Season 1. The syllabus lists several different options for you to access Ted Lasso, the cheapest of which will cost $1.67 a month if you sign up with your classmates for a family pass on Apple TV. So I'm hoping that accessing this show isn't cost prohibitive for any of you, but if it is, please reach out to me as soon as possible so we can find an alternate arrangement. The last thing I want to do here is show you our Canvas site. I just wanted to click on the modules because that's where you'll find the bulk of the material for class. At the very top, you'll see the key documents, which include an explanation of how to use PlayPosit videos, which are a huge component in the course, a rationale for our avoidance of the use of artificial intelligence in class. That might raise a little alarm bell for you, but I encourage you to keep an open mind as you read the rationale and decide whether or not you'd like to commit to avoiding the use of AI in this class. So if that's something you don't feel like you're ready to do, then I don't think this is the right course for you, and hopefully you can still switch up your schedule here. But that being said, I'd really love to have you in the class, so please keep an open mind. We have the syllabus and schedule listed, and then these unit documents. These unit documents are some of the most important documents in the class. Another important tab in our Canvas site is the syllabus tab. I didn't paste the syllabus into this course syllabus section because it made the formatting really wonky and it was driving me nuts. So you can just click on it back in that key documents section. But what's most important here is that here you can find a list of all of our due dates in the class. And I try to keep this updated as possible. So if you ever see an issue and you're like, that shouldn't be due in November, make sure to email me as soon as possible so I can fix it. This list will be really helpful in letting you keep an eye on when the due dates are coming so you don't miss anything. I'll also do my best to send reminder emails each week. That's all I have for you. The next step is reading through the syllabus and taking the syllabus quiz and then moving through the rest of the assignments for the first module of the week. I'm excited to start the semester. Let me know if you have any questions or concerns.